The dead wax era refers to a period in the vinyl record market characterized by overproduction, declining quality, and market saturation, much like the sports car junk wax era of the 1990s. In both cases, mass production and speculative buying led to a glut of products, decreased value, and collector disillusionment. Are we in the vinyl junk wax era right now? That's what we're going to find out right here and right now on Surface Noise, the B-side edition. Boom. Almost had the timing down. Hey, what's up,
Close.
guys?
So close.
So
Look
close.
good. Look good. Style points.
Close, but no cigar. Well, thank you. So what's happening, guys?
Oh, living the dream.
Living the dream. Can't be all that bad, man. We're over here talking vinyl, baby.
That's right. That's right. First world stuff.
Can you guys see that okay? Is everyone, let's see, I just shrunk my screen super small, but it looks like we got Jason, of course, Rojas, and of course we got the concert buddy himself. Chance is here. Thank you for joining me, especially talking about such a controversial topic like this.
Well, yeah, Jason, before we get started, I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to, we lost a big one this week. And that's the actor, the fine thespian Benji Gregory from Alf.
Okay.
We lost him. And unfortunately, I didn't even know he was in disarray, but he did have some real challenges in life. And I feel for him. And I don't think this is getting enough conversation in the vinyl community. So rest in power, Benji Gregory. I guess this means the Alf reboot is off.
Oh,
Insane.
man.
Insane.
Well, maybe we can get it done with AI or something.
That's right.
He was the voice of Alf?
No, he was the little boy. Come on, you guys saw Alf.
Okay.
Yeah. He was. This is my tribute. This is my homage to Gone Too Soon. Gone Too Soon. Ivan gets it. Ivan the Music Man gets it. See, look at this. R.I.P. with a heart to Ivan. Thank you, Ivan. Uh-oh. Here's the dog.
Oh, let me get my comments going. There we go. All right, well, rest in peace then, my friend. No reboot, no film.
What?
I mean,
Chance, what are you talking about? Charlie Sheen could play the kid. What are you talking about?
Wow.
He needs to come back, right?
Maybe if Benji Gregory had a dose of tiger blood, this would be a non-issue, but here we are.
Someone said, "Hey, have you played the Alf board game?" Wait, Alf has a board game?
Oh, BK, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Back in the day when I was a Ute, I did have the Alf plush, like the plush, right? I had that, but yeah, Felipe gets it. I mean, this is a tough one. I mean, I don't, it's not like the dad died. This is Benji Gregory.
I mean, I don't mean to laugh.
Did Alf play records?
Well, see, he's from the planet Melmac, and I'm pretty sure they had a more highly evolved way of listening to sonics, but I could be wrong.
They were done with records. That's what you're trying to say.
Probably right.
They were on to MP3s.
They had Zune. That's where Zune came from. It came from Melmac, obviously. I mean.
So wait, when's the last time you watched an episode of Alf, Chance?
Oh gosh.
Or either one of you guys?
You put me on the spot. I'm thinking.
Is it on Netflix?
Oh.
Can I go running?
Do you remember TV Land? What channel was that on? That was
that was that was a Nickelodeon spinoff, right? Yes.
You got it.
Part of the Viacom the branch.
Now I'm dating myself, right?
No, you're showing the knowledge. You're showing the knowledge. Teach. You were a teacher at one point, right? Teach.
Yes.
I used to watch some Nick at Night, man. That was quality television back in the day.
Yeah, it's where you could get all the syndicated shows, just smorgasbord. This is before Netflix. See, we're the olds, so we're telling you, you're telling how it used to be. You used to on Nick at Night, and that was binge watching back in the day.
Oh, for sure, dude.
And so drink. Sorry, Chris, record talk, drink. I said back in the day.
All right. Well, have we given enough tribute to Alf?
I think so. No, Benji Gregory, this one's for you.
Rest in peace. We're gonna nail this episode just for you, baby.
Listen, we're stepping the game up. We're going hard in the paint.
Hey, we're at 1080p today, baby.
This is true. Well, my camera must be a bust, so I will. I'll take that back to the home office and figure out what's going on.
No, I appreciate you, and thanks for letting me to roll with it on the first
Yeah,
stream, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. All right, you guys. So what do you think, man? I was thinking about Dead Wax because I follow lots of different kinds of collectible stuff on YouTube. In fact, I don't watch vinyl stuff on YouTube so much. I'm watching like card collecting, comic books, and all this stuff. And so, yeah, of course, if you have any familiarity with that, you're aware of the Dead Wax era, right? Back in the late 80s and early 90s for sports cards, and just an oversaturation of the market with cards during that time. And it sort of got me thinking a little bit like, are we sort of in that era now? Are we going to look back in 10 years and be like, the 2020s, starting with like the pandemic, is kind of like the start of the Dead Wax era? And I thought it might be kind of a fun thing to get into. Of course, let the chat jump in on this. But yeah, if you guys have had a chance to think about this at all, I mean, what do you think? I mean, am I barking up the wrong tree, or is there some validity to that?
Mr. Rojas, you want to kick us off?
Well, first, I didn't understand the term. I had to
all
look
right.
this up.
Get him off screen. Get him out
All
of here.
right.
I heard there was like I guess in the 80s and 90s, they flooded the market.
Spins, can I interject? Because this is right in the wheel. So I'm living through. So the short answer to your question, we'll come back to it, is yes. I think vinyl is in the Dead Wax era. But I was a youth. Chris, get that drink ready. Back in the day, and I lived through what you're calling the Dead Wax era, which was kids and even adults who were collecting sports cards did not know that they were being mass produced. They were being produced. There was a lot of different companies, Topps, Donruss, Fleer, Upper Deck came in, just eating them up. All right, getting all your favorite players, different sports. Little did the collectors know that they were mass producing these things so much that ultimately the resale value and the market caved in once it became obvious. For example, Jason, you may know this one. Upper Deck, they launched their whole card company, and their first number one card of the 1989 Upper Deck set was Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Before Ken Griffey Jr. even came out, like it was in big leagues. They bet on Ken Griffey Jr., a strong bet. They're like, this guy's going to be a star. He's 19. He's going to be in the big leagues. And so if you got the first card of Upper Deck, had a hologram in it, you got that, it was Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, you're living on easy street. Come to find out, Upper Deck was literally printing this thing like copious amounts. Full sheets, singles. But nobody knew at the time. They were just, oh, great, I can get a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card and either in a wax pack or I can, anyway. Turns out.
If you pulled that card back in the day, man, you were happy as hell.
Exactly. And then come to find out, they were making so many of them that, I mean, they're the same thing with the Mark McGwire 1985 rookie card, right? The Topps, the Olympic team card, or 84. Anyway, so all these cards, when I was coming up, they were like, oh man, these are the cards to get. Turns out they're worth jack squat. I mean, they're still worth something, but so I think it's a good, and I see Trevor Preston's asking, are UHQRs the next Griffey cards? Possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, yeah. Because to your point, Spins, I think that there are parallels to this Dead Wax era of, well, we found out later it was overproduction, and now you've got in the vinyl industry maybe too many pressing plants. Remember 3 years ago, we're like, oh, there's not enough pressing plants. 4 years ago, not enough pressing plants. And then people started like here comes the call of the wild. Pressing plant here, there, everywhere. And then now, like, for example, Paramount Pressing, the one that was at the hip with Vinyl Me Please, they're not begging for orders. They're asking for open POs. And Vinyl Me Please has a problem. They need to press vinyl that they thought was going to be there. And they're trying to go to GZ and RTI and all those guys and Furnace. and guess what? Their capacities are locked. So, but they are, they're not going to do business with that plant for obvious reasons. So anyway, yes, I think 200%. I think there are some parallels. So then I'll put it back on you, Spins. What did you learn from the dead wax era, and do you think it's applicable to anything we can learn now?
Well, I think it's interesting that you say that now we've got kind of an influx of pressing plants, because I almost sort of looked at it, and that might be true, but I wonder though, are the resources actually there? Because I feel like there is a big issue with quality now, because we've had, and it sort of also runs parallel to what happened back in the day with like tops that really kind of went away as upper deck was coming, and of course that's changed now. There's been a lot of things that happen, and I want to get into that too. Are there ways for vinyl to kind of recover and take a lesson from those other commodities? But is it quality versus quantity seems like an issue now, right? Where like the quantity is there, like we're talking about, but then another sort of way to define the junk wax era and to say that, hey, we are in the junk wax era in terms of vinyl, would be to say that, do we have the quality? Has the quality suffered? And that is something I definitely see as a parallel as well. Well, regardless of how many pressing plants there are, it doesn't seem like that money is going to quality control.
Fair point.
And I've heard you guys say it too, like even with the, especially it's terrible when you're talking about expensive vinyl and going out and buying, and I'm not someone that goes out and buys the UHQRs and that stuff, but I know a lot of people do, and you're spending $250 on a record just to have it come home with split seams and whatever, just issues with the wax and all of that stuff.
Well, I think
what do you think, Jason? I know now that you've sort of been caught up. I mean,
Jason's looking for that Ken Griffey. Jason's ordering a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card on eBay right now. I can tell.
Make sure you get a 10.
Are you saying you didn't want this? I mean, come on, don't you want this reissue?
Oh,
no, you don't want this?
No, but hang on. Who's got that comment right next to it? It says Michael.
Frummer said 10 out of 10. He said 10 out of 10. Does it not do anything to you guys?
Oh, there you go, baby.
Come on. Jeez. Come on now.
Well, I mean, Rojas, are we going to look back in 10 years at this era and say, is this going to stand out as something? And could it be where we say, look, the market got flooded, quality suffered, or do you have a different opinion on that?
Yeah, because I think in probably 10 years, you'll probably see all these reissues in the market, you know, on the secondary market. Sure. You don't want to go to half price books and see some UHQRs. That's going to be the low of the lows, right?
I mean, you guys are just hitting me where it hurts. I mean, you guys know I'm a completionist, and they got me on this one. And I they.
Oh, did you order the two, Bill Evans? Did you order the two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
no shame. I mean, it should be interesting.
No. I had shame hitting that convert button though, and I've talked to a couple people about it outside. It's like, I'm sure they'll be nice, but obviously I talked about it on the pod episode earlier in the week about, OJC already did a reissue not too long ago. Kevin Gray did it, right? I mean, it's almost carbon copy of kind of what's coming out, except it's at 45. Before that, you had these titles were in that Riverside box that was just reissued. You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know. I'm hoping, I've got my fingers and my toes crossed that maybe, and I'm probably drinking from the Kool-Aid, that this next announcement may get me excited. Because when they did the white stripes, I'm like, oh, great. Maybe they're on to something with this, and they even let, as proprietary as Jack is, letting Ryan K. Smith master it. I was like, oh, cool. This may be a nice pivot to where I can get really excited. And then they came out with Coltrane Ballads, which is fine. That's your thing. And then here's some more Steely Dan stuff, which I already knew was in the pipe. And,
you had to go there.
Yeah. And then here comes these Bill Evans. And, again, I mean, I'm sure they're going to be nice, but, oh, man, I just like something to get my pants stiff in this series, because whatever this next one's going to be, then you've got the rest of the Steely Dan, Katie Lied, and I forget the other one off the top of my head. And I got to be honest with you. I mean, I told somebody who was messaging me about it this week, and I'm like, I may do a real reevaluation at the end of the year, because by then I'll have 21. I'll have all 21 of these things. And I really need to look back and be like, okay, is this where I want my shelf space to go? And in all honesty, right? I mean, again, first world problems, but I'm already doing it with the MoFi one steps. I mean, literally behind me, I've got like 9 one steps, and I'm like, man, that's the whole cube.
Really?
Oh yeah, 9 one steps, and I would say 3 of them I think are excellent, and the other ones are just.
I'm sorry. Which 3 did you think were excellent? Like which ones?
The Eagles ones were 2, and then
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the. I think I'd have to look, see what the other one. It wasn't Clapton Unplugged. I can tell you that. I see Kendall's here. It was not Clapton Unplugged. This is why I don't get. This is why I don't get any endorsement deals. By the way, is because I just like.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you said everything was outstanding, amazing, killer,
Gorgeous,
getting
yeah,
free things, and then you have to promote it to sell it. You know, it just depends. You know.
Hey, you were hyping Rhino last time you were on here, man. Right? You were actually in the
I had
facility.
a job. I mean, they were putting my kid through college, and then they laid me off because I went to my third job at the record store. I mean,
oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a conflict of interest, man.
Yeah, they said conflict of interest. I'm like, hang on a second. We don't have anything in the warehouse to ship right now. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? But hey, big announcement tomorrow. Just wait.
So, I mean, I think, to get back to your question, I think the market will be flooded in 10 years and it'll be tough, you know? And those UHQRs, like, and those MoFis, I mean, I believe you should sell them now, like in 5 years at least.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I talked about this on the pod, like the craft small batch.
Mm-hmm.
Once it got to like the 5th title, I forget what I think. What was the 5th one? Was it the? It was that soundtrack. I forget. Anyway, the point being is once I got to the 4th one was the Miles Davis one, if I'm not mistaken, and I was just kind of like, not excited because Chad already did one, and I mean everybody seems to be kind of doing the same stuff. And I understand licensing is licensing and so forth, but man, just give me some juice. I mean, look what happened with not to bring up a beat up subject, but the Black Sabbath, the Rhino, like people were excited, like give me more. And I'm here to tell you, there's not more coming tomorrow, folks. It's going to be if you've ever had a shit sandwich coming at you, my opinion.
Well, Black Sabbath was supposed to be one of those ones that would have been a big deal, right? I mean, it would have mattered. Like you said, people were really looking for that. You're talking about like the market sort of drying up with some of the titles we're seeing just being regurgitated over and over and over. Sabbath was really one that would have been great if it had been done right.
For sure. And there's an appetite for more of that. If you just go to the Hoffman forums, right? There's 2 threads. They had the threads about the Rhino series, it was up to like 90 pages or something, and then now they've started the sub thread just on tomorrow's announcement. And I mean, there is enthusiasm for projects like this. The question is, are the companies killing the enthusiasm by the way they're curating it? That's what I would question. And again, I know licensing and I know these deals take years to come to fruition. And like even this Bill Evans thing, like I have no doubt in my mind that this deal has probably been cooked for a while. But now they're just now getting around to putting it to market. But then I question, and again, this is why I'm not getting anything for free for anybody anytime soon, is why is it $150? Because when the Steely Dan UHQRs came out, that's when the price went from $125 to $150. Remember they did the Marley ones at $125? They did the Miles Davis ones at $125. Now we're at $150, and at the time, people were questioning it, and Chad right in front was like, hey, it's licensing. Okay. It's a tough pill to swallow, but now we're at Bill Evans, where titles have been a couple different times. You tell me that's licensing too? Come on, man. Like, but I bought them, so like I'm kind of talking out both sides of my mouth.
That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. These are all signs to me. I mean, like Jason said, like these sell your UHQRs sometime in the next 5 years, and it's a lot of what you're saying is that they're gonna push as many records down our throat right now while they can, right? Because now is the time that people are buying. We're on the top of that bubble. Make your money. And the same thing like Jason says is like, okay, then if you want to unload that stuff, better unload it quick. Well, then you have a barren area potentially, unless some things are done to kind of, I don't know, mitigate the disaster that might be coming, right? Let me just hit some of these comments real quick. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
what Richard S says too, and I know I'm falling behind, but I want to let you guys talk. But let me jump on some of these. Um, cracks up that 70s and 80s plants could crank out millions of fine sounding records, etc. And I often wonder if that's the case. Like, were there quality? Do we just not remember? I mean, of course, everything that's kind of survived the years, but were people returning records back in the day like they are now? Like, I don't know. I mean, did people, when I was buying records as a young person, I wasn't thinking about quality control as much as I was just think, oh, good, the police, as long as it doesn't skip, I'm good. Um, what do you think? Do you think there's a big difference between now and back in the day, or were people returning records back then too?
Sure, I think people were returning records, but I mean, again, they were had the same mentality that you had. It wasn't worrying about the mastering or any of that. They were just excited to have and listen to the music. You
Right.
know?
But caveat to that, I think now with the good old internet, I think a lot of the shared similarities. It's a good and bad thing, right? Because I think people have a place to go, or at least if they're informed, they know where to go to become informed about releases. And if like to bring up an old one, the Van Halen Walmart box set that came out a while ago, or whatever it was, and that the Van Halen one had that skip on side two, Janie's Crying, as a manufacturing defect, right? Well, if I'm just Joe B consumer and there's not the internet, I would have went home and been like, oh, this sucks. And then I would have returned to my local store, got another one, and then it would have done the same thing. But you can go out, and the internet was like, everyone is having this problem. So it's like a manufacturing issue. And so you're basically stuck at that point unless there's going to be a giant recall, which, side note, won't be. So, yeah, I think to Jason's point, yeah, I'm sure people return some records, but are they returning them as much as now? No, but the counter to that is they've never been more expensive. So I think you should.
That's a good point.
I buy something for $150 to use these Bill Evans. I mean, I've returned I've gotten two UHQR replacements since I've been buying them, and they've been great. And my man Bud over in Salina, awesome. But that's 2 out of 16 that had defects, that had like tangible defects. One was a warp, and one was a misplaced label. Okay, well, premium price, premium product, premium expectation, trademark.
Yep. Yeah, and I do remember getting records. Now that you mentioned it, I can still remember returning one record, and it was a police record. Kind of a funny story. It was at the warehouse or something back in the day, and I was, I don't know, 12 or 13, and I got the single, 12-inch single for "Don't Stand So Close to Me,"
Sure.
and it skipped. And so I went back to the record store, shy kid and everything. Hey, this skips. Can I get another one? And he points to the end cap and he goes, "Yeah, just grab one." And I looked over and it was the full LP, but those covers look so similar.
Yeah.
And he was like busy or whatever. So I looked over, I'm like,
You stole from
didn't,
him, is what you're saying.
well, because then he goes, "What are you? It's right there. Just go grab it." I'm like, "Okay." So I grabbed it, took home the whole album. But anyway, but yeah, man, yeah, there was issues back then as well. I don't know if they're as prominent as they are now. And like you said, so much at stake now, and people are way more educated now, and stuff, and they're not going to accept, poor quality.
Well, Elliot, can you put Elliot's comment up, because that's a good one? What he
This
says.
one.
No, not about Chester. The one before.
Sorry, I'm like slowly scrolling down.
No, you're
here.
good. You're good. He says nobody. Here, I'll throw it up there.
Yeah,
So he said nobody was returning records because of non-fill and sibilance or anything like that. Just if it was very warped.
Yeah,
True
exactly.
Story. True story.
Exactly. Or skipped or something. Yeah.
But again, I mean, were they also paying $30 for a new LP? Were they also paying $60 for a audiophile, air quotes, title? No.
Well, I mean, I was spending like a couple of weeks worth of lunch money. It's all relative, so it's like, yeah, for me it was a big deal.
Great. Uh-oh, I did that wrong. Hello, morning show. Good morning. Good morning and good evening. I think
I understand the comments about like, look, it's there's more to vinyl than just the cover. I mean, it's something we take and we listen to, and it's an art form and all of that stuff. But you could say the same thing, and I made this argument last time about comic books and and cards and stuff like that. I mean, and I know a card is a two-dimensional thing, but a comic book has content inside of it too. But yeah, no, I agree with that.
Jason's still
Sorry, I'm
looking
just
for that
making
Ken
sure.
Griffey Jr., man. Look at him. He's just on the hunt. He's like, how much is this?
This is worth a UHQR.
But that's a
Yeah.
card that should be worth way more, right? If it wasn't the card that kind of spearheaded the whole, you know, junk wax era, really.
Oh, uh-oh. Jason, you want to handle this one?
And
Hang on. We have a question. Are the Beatles as good as the girls say?
Depends on which Beatles.
Hang on. Hang on. That's gotta be
I just want to say my reply to that is everyone knows who the best Beatle was. Pete Best. There you go.
Oh, literally.
Okay, yeah,
Pete
that's
Best.
right.
Literally.
Best of the Beatles.
Literally.
Pete Best.
Easy to forget about Pete Best.
That's right.
That's the one. Delightful.
Yeah, metaphorically gone the way of Alf.
Right.
Oh, that's too funny.
All right, so yeah, you know, I think it sounds like, to sum it up, it sounds like we definitely have some historical parallels. There's good reason to think, at least I think, and I think the argument you guys have made, that, you know, you can make that parallel with the junk wax era with cards, with sports cards, in terms of where we are right now with quality versus quantity. You know, also collector, and I've said this in one of my older videos too, is the
Oh, this is where
disillusionment.
Jason was. He was wanting to show.
Oh,
he
there
wanted
it
to
is.
rub my nose in it like
Quality.
a dog
Let's,
eating
Jason
house.
Spin said quality versus quantity. Okay.
There you go. Hey, if you're gonna spend money on a record,
Right.
So
Is that
so
OG?
Jason, I'm just gonna ask. That's an OG. Is that because I didn't see the label? It looked like a blue label.
does
Is that
Jason show a record if it's not OG?
Yeah, he's shown some represses. Yeah, there's that Riverside.
There it is.
Riverside.
Well
This will
done.
always be worth more than a UHQR, unfortunately. And I'm not saying that because I'm wanting, you know, make that up. Nope, you can look it up, you know.
I like
Fair
that
enough.
Beanie Babies had a nice run too. Ooh, I wasn't gonna go that far, but
No, let's listen.
yikes.
Ivan was very clear. No politics and no Beanie Baby talk. He was here before anybody else in the chat. So respect the Ivan 45. No politics and no Beanie Babies, please.
So how many Beanie Babies or Ken Griffey cards can you trade up for a UHQR? Is that what you're
I don't even know if you can get a broken box. To be honest with you.
Chuck T saying that baseball cards were meant to be put in the spokes. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess back in the 50s, but man, you wouldn't want to do that these days. All right. Have we exhausted that
I think
topic?
we beat it to a pulp, Spin.
All right. So let me see. Can I actually make this happen?
Uh-oh. You got transitions? Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I did. Oh, no, I don't. Well, here, I hold on. Yeah, I do have transitions ready. It's delayed. All right.
Oh, that was good. That was
I'll
good.
try to get the next one right.
That's good.
That's good. Oh, man.
I can't be my own engineer too, man. Jeez.
See this. So a little behind the scenes. Jason was asking me earlier this week if we had more space on the StreamYard because we're cohabitating on the StreamYard now, and so I had to delete some classics. So you're not going to hear as many Macho Man drops, or I had to drop some Jesse Pinkman stuff I had loaded. I don't even think I had even used them yet, but we got them. So that we are full of the tchotchkes at this point. We've got drops. We've got Segway cards now. Get ready.
Get ready. Oh yeah, I got a nice little soundboard going too, and I need to get back on point. You know. Did you guys hear that?
No. Is that Mousetrap? I hear my dog barking.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Nothing to see here. All right. So next thing was recent pickups. I love to do show and tell. I know everyone loves a good show and tell. So hopefully you guys pulled out some records.
Got it.
I haven't grabbed a ton, but I have what I've picked up in the last couple months. But yeah, why don't you guys kick it off?
Oh, see, this is where Jason's ill prepared. He has to step away
Deep
to his
thoughts.
boxes. He's got boxes on both sides of him, believe it or
All
not.
right, let's give him some time.
I mean, is it PG-13 program? Because I got a provocative cover. I'm gonna turn off my green screen because I know how this goes. Let's go virtual off. Sorry, you got to see. I'm broadcasting from the southern regions of the Concert Buddy compound. All right. Well, I'll go if Jason's not ready.
I can go unless you're ready.
Oh, shoot. Wyatt Earp ready to shoot some bad guys? You got it. Go for it. You go. Age before beauty.
Okay. You got to be careful when you drop, okay? Too many doses, all right, can take you to the wild zone here, and you can never
tell the visually impaired folks.
Oh, yes. So this is LSD Battle for the Mind. Jose was talking about this record, and it is a religious record talking about the dangers of LSD. I mean, if you look at this guy right now, he looks pretty dosed up to me. I mean, he looks like he... Go ahead.
That's a familiar face. Where have I seen that face before?
He looks like he just joined the vinyl community. It's like UHQR.
Oh, hang on. We've got
like
One Step.
Hang on. I'll send out this link. We got Jose. Jose is coming in to crash this party. Hang on one second. Here you go, Jose.
But this was a record that Jose mentioned about, and I was like, what is this? And then I'd listen to it on YouTube.
Right.
And again, the preacher, actually the first side is very trippy, you know? And if you can see this right here, why has the United States Senator described LSD as a greater threat to America than the atomic bomb?
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure the vinyl community is a greater threat to America than the atomic bomb. But again, crazy record, first side only, you know, great cover. Got to thank Jose for this one.
I mean, that face is
That
so
is
familiar. I
awesome.
just can't place it. Like I know I've seen this guy, but I think I've seen him earlier today. As a matter of fact, where the sunken eyes and the medium shirt. In the comments, tell me who I can't place the face. I can't place the face.
Hey, look at this. Next UHQR is Bill Evans.
Is that like a Michael Fremer love child? Because that's lettuce. He's got some lettuce. I mean, that's Fremer-esque lettuce right there.
Oh yeah, that is a great looking lid right there.
Impressive.
All right, Chance, you should go next.
Oh gosh. So should I get the stream shut down? I know Jason's good at getting his stream shut down. We've never had our shut down, but I'm about to get jiggy with it. I think, as the kids say. Here, oh, it made me big. Yes, sir. All right.
Here we go.
So this record is, in my experience, I'm not a genuine record collector, but I like to pretend I'm one. And it's come to my attention that this record is hard to find without ringwear, and I finally found one without ringwear. U.S. original. I was very happy. And then I'm traversing the waves of the internet, and I found one of my usual stops had. Oh, hang on, we've got Jose back. Let's put him back here. Here he is. There he is. What's up, Jose?
Hello.
So
and I never got a link. That's why I didn't join.
It was in the email, Jose. Now come on.
It was not in the email. Anyways,
I got you. I got you
I
back.
never got the link, man. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. I want to let you up. So here we go. So I already have an original, but one of my usual spots online had an original German press because this is a German band. Any guesses?
Einstürzende Neubauten.
No, I would have taken
Mr.
David Hasselhoff.
Khan.
I would have taken Hasselhoff here, but
Rammstein.
now this is a controversial
Wow.
cover. I can't show you the backside
Ooh.
because this is the Scorpions. Are you ready? Love Drive. Now that gum is pretty provocative, and if I were to show you the back, we'd probably get shut down for indecency. But this is a Harvest Green label, which I
Oh, nice.
have never seen in my traverses. And again, no ringwear. What's up? So I was ecstatic because you get the home country, home pressing, OG daddy, no ringwear. And then the back cover, maybe we'll show it on the freestyle. That's like that's pay-per-view. We'll show our friend because they take the gum away. I'm just saying. Just saying. Back to you, Marv.
That is nice, man. Nice pickup.
Thank you,
I
sir.
love me some scorpions.
Thank you, sir.
I should go before Jose jumps in because I'll never get a word in. Just playing, Jose. All right, so I just got this in the mail. I didn't know what to expect when I got it, but there's this series that I guess Rob Zombie just came out with. Rob Zombie Presents, which is, I think there's like 4 of them.
Oh, the waxwork.
Let me blow myself up here. There we go.
Waxwork.
Oh wow.
Bam.
That's cool.
These are cool, man, and they're on special wax and everything. These are the motion picture soundtrack. I didn't realize this was gonna be sourced from the original film, so there is dialogue on these and stuff. So it's not like it's just the score, which was a little bit disappointing. But they're fun. I mean, they're great. All 4 of them are great. There's another one. House on Haunted Hill is another one. White Zombie is another one. So I'm thinking about grabbing those as well. But anyway, this just came in the mail, man. It's really cool. I sampled a little bit of it, but like I said, it's got dialogue and stuff. So if you're into that, these are pretty cool. They're pretty fun.
Nice.
Great artwork. Got a
Where are
good
you at?
fold on it.
Jan,
What'd you say, Jose?
where are you at? Where are you?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting ready for the fat farm. I'm in training I'm gonna have my mouth sewed shut. I'm the latest victim of body shaming, Jose. I know you've been body shamed. I've seen it. So do you have any tips? Do you have any tips? How did you get through the body shaming from a faceless, dickless troll? How did that go, Jose?
Who the fuck fat shamed me? What is this shit? Who the fuck fat shamed me? When? I don't remember that.
I can't talk about. We'll have to talk about it offline because I don't want to trigger anyone else in case the same foul individual.
Did Alex Dickey? He once called me VC Plus. Was that it?
No.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Jose, show us what you got. Hang on, is that a June pickup? Yes, sir. Let's go.
Look at this beautiful digital recording.
Oh, Jose, don't make me pull out my
man.
keyboard albums. I got them.
Oh, this is look at that piece of shit photo in the back. Looking like $5 and change. I got some records from Permanent Records. These are not mine. These are my friends. So he got he collects like all the Doors first records. So just because this one has that shit there, he bought it. I don't even think he's gonna listen to it. Another George Strait. And
Jose's just blowing his whole load. He's just like firing.
Chill out. Chill out.
He's shooting them all. We're
gonna go.
They're not even mine,
Jose.
They're not even mine. All right, I'll show you one that it's actually mine. It's only one. So this is a compilation of Einstürzende Neue Baden on Mute Records, who fucking hate them and have their masters held hostage, and they haven't released them since they originally released them. This is a real German band of industrial music, so there's a song that is actually just an air conduct humming. I don't know if you can see that. It just says air conduct or somewhere there. That's it.
Jose, did you get a haircut?
Yes, I did.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew
looking
it.
good. Looking good.
It's for the fat shaming. So they fat shame me.
See, I don't have any hair anymore. You've seen me without my native cap, so I don't have a way to hide my gorge. I think I'm gonna just have to accept the fact that I'm.
Thanks, Chris. It's not my George Strait, but I do have some here because a friend of mine ordered it with my stuff from Permanent Records.
Beautiful.
Yes.
All right, Rojas, I think you're up. Jose emptied his whole 6-shooter, so we'll have to catch up to him.
This is a
actually
very new
one.
record.
Oh,
Charlie XCX Brat.
You get that at Walmart. Be honest with me. You got that at Walmart?
No. It's sold out at Walmart. I got this on Urban Outfitters.
Wow.
Oh,
It's sold out
Urban
everywhere
Records.
locally. I'm serious. And then I checked online, and Urban Outfitters had it for, I think, 30. So this is like EDM pop music. I wouldn't say Charlie XCX, right? She's not really well known, but this is becoming the album of the year, you know?
I can
On
tell you her
Orange.
previous albums were in my rotation just for the cover art. I'll just say that.
Ooh.
Delightful cover art. Check it out if you haven't seen it.
But she's got her eye on you, as you can see on the label.
I see.
And a very plain cover, right?
So, Jason, can I ask you a question on how you acquired this? Was it an online purchase, or were you shopping for some Birkenstocks in your local Urban Outfitter and you found it?
No, I was just curious about. I actually wanted to listen to it on vinyl, so I was looking up online and reading the reviews and just interested, you know, curiosity, you know. So I don't know if you like pop music. This is actually a well done pop album. I wouldn't call it album of the year, but it is a fun record, you know.
You know, I saw her outside of Waterloo, 2018.
Waterloo Records, right, in Austin,
Waterloo
Texas.
in Austin, Texas, yes. And she played here in Monterey when she was doing her first tour or her first record. I don't like her, but I've seen her twice, and which is bizarre as all hell.
That's pretty random, yeah.
I know. It's
Have
kind of
you
amazing.
have you seen the video of Kyle MacLachlan singing to that?
No, I have not.
Can I show it like extremely fast?
You gotta show it on your phone like an old. Come on, Jose.
Yeah, of course I'm going to do it.
Let me show it in landscape.
Yeah, please show it in landscape at least. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's all off like my info and shit.
The shirt matches the record cover.
I know. I mean, he's hip. You know, he's into it. He's
He
into
got a hell of a head of
music.
hair, so I'm not gonna make fun of him.
Watch
Yeah,
for this
watch it.
ending. Watch for the ending. That guy has way too much time on his hand. A lot.
You
way.
think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people say the internet is toxic.
Well,
Yeah, it is.
some would say. Some would say. All right, am I up on this one? So,
You're up.
Benz, I'm gonna let you pick the genre. Do you want some funk, or do you want some historical significance? And maybe it's one and the same.
Historical. What is the Declaration of Independence read by someone?
We've got to steal
Yeah.
the Declaration of Independence. No, not really.
Bill Clinton reading the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, that was a terrible Nick Cage, Jose. Catch up. I mean, come on. All right,
Yeah.
Spence, pick it. Should I do a funk
Yeah,
one?
let's
or
go
should I-
funky, baby. Let's go funky.
All right. So I've got some Parliament up in here. This is
Oh,
fucking
Oh, wow.
collecting, right now versus the Placebo Syndrome. Now, this isn't like a hard to find record. A lot of times you find the corner cut. I do have some DJ writing on here, and unfortunately, when I got it, there was writing on the label, so I had to work with where I got it from. They gave me a nice little cutback on that lovely Casablanca. This obviously, I think signature track on this is probably Bop Gun. But one of the real reasons I got it, because again, not a genuine record collector, but I play one on TV. You got all these guys. Look at these sexy cats. Oh, the record almost fell on the floor, guys. So I'm going to open up my fun and very protective vinyl storage solution sleeve. Don't forget to use code ConcertBuddy, BUDDIE, if you want to save 10%. But there's something.
Was this the historical significant one?
No, I'll show that one for the last one. So this record, it's almost, I wouldn't say impossible, but man, it's hard to get it complete. And you know what makes it complete, guys? You get this wonderful comic book. Look how how minty fresh this comic book is.
I can't believe you're not handling with gloves.
Well, you caught me off surprise on this one, but I mean, look at this. Oh, George Clinton.
Cool.
I would unstaple them and hang them on the wall.
Jose, I'm not going to lie to you. I may use this in private time later, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
You're going to go to the shitter with that, huh?
Pretty much. I'm going to go take a Marius Stark, if you know what I'm saying. But no,
You should get that
did I go
graded.
there? All right. So the other part, if you get it complete, is there's a nice poster. And I got to be real careful because when I opened my Dylan poster once, I ripped it. Look at this. Oh,
It's
don't
all
rip.
white. What is
So
that?
white. I know. Usually, yeah. Look how. Oh, come
Ah,
on.
that's amazing.
Dude, you are coming
So
correct
I mean,
today.
these two little accessories are almost worth the price because I can find another cover without the writing on it and the, you know what I mean. But this is the sickness when you really get excited about a comic book and a poster and a record from 1978 or 77, whatever it was. So.
Epic.
Get some.
Epic.
All right, Spins, you're up.
All right. This is one to stay away from.
Oh, this is a bad one.
Yeah, I snagged this a couple months ago, I guess, and I like the cover. I was grabbing like 80s soundtracks. Turns out this isn't even an 80s movie, but this is the original soundtrack recording to Rollerball.
Whoa, yeah, James Caan, what's up?
Not my thing. It's kind of, yeah, it's more like orchestral music than I thought it was going to be. Kind of like, I don't remember the film, even though the guy at the counter was like, oh yeah, you got to check that out. So I do need to check it out. Maybe it's better than the record, and I'm sorry if I'm breaking hearts right now, but yeah, this isn't. I thought it was going to be some like electronic 80s,
Sure.
you know,
Yeah,
John
of course.
Carpenter type stuff. It's not. So stay away from Rollerball.
So can I ask a question? Did you get tripped up? Because this has happened to me before where you think it's going to be like The Rock. It's going to be like right now. So it's the 40th anniversary of Karate Kid coming out. And they're going to do some reissues of the original soundtrack score. So if you don't know, you're like, oh, sweet, I want to get that Joe Bean Esposito, you are the best. Great. And then you read and it's score. And so you're getting all the orchestra stuff. And it's a crane kick to the nuts when you get that record. And it's no Joe Bean Esposito, none of that.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. It was cheap. It had a cool cover. I was into like buying like, you know, 80s kind of soundtrack stuff like
Of course.
Escape from New York is super cool. I have a few different ones. I can't think of all the titles right now. I thought, well, maybe this is going to be in that same neighborhood. Nope. So yeah, avoid Rollerball. I can't speak for the film, but the soundtrack's not my thing.
What is going on in the private chat, by the way? Who the fuck is that?
Are you talking about in the back? Well, I think that's the one and only Vaginal is being a bad citizen. So let's try it again after the podcast and see if you can tone it out. So let's bye. Bye.
All right. Anyways.
Bye.
Bye.
I think I used to have that as soundtrack. I have most of a lot of horror movies, but John Carpenter soundtracks. I have most of his movies. I'm only missing like the Vampires, which sucks ass. What else am I missing? Ghost of Mars, which is horrible.
That's John Carpenter, right?
Yes.
But they just did an RSD where they thought everyone was after Ghost of Mars, John Carpenter.
It was the first time on vinyl, though.
I know, but again, they thought everyone was after the Ghost of Mars.
Well, I can't remember who plays on it, but I think it's like some people from Anthrax or something like that play on it.
Really?
Oh,
somebody legit plays on there. I bought this.
Hang on.
No, this is funny. Hold on real quick. Let me I like Richard S. says, it's like accidentally buying the Star Wars album that Mecco did rather than the actual soundtrack.
Exactly.
Man, I used to have that record when I was a kid, dude. Disco style Star Wars, man.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. But yeah, that would be a big disappointment if you didn't know what you were getting into.
I always avoided that record.
Oh man. I need to add that to the collection.
No, but I mean it as in I knew that it was not Star Wars, so the first person that I ever saw me holding that record, they said that's not Star Wars, it's just like a disco version. I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
I got this. I don't know if anybody here likes this record, but
Jose, I can't read. I'm the Fat Farm, so I can't read.
It's Watertown, Frank Sinatra.
Beautiful.
So this was produced by the same guy that produced Pet Sounds, and it was sort of imagined in the same vein to bring Frank Sinatra to the 60s. Which is an interesting concept because I think the artists from the 50s to the 60s had the roughest time to like appeal to people because everybody was absolutely like they didn't know what to do. There's that weird Elvis song. It's like psychedelic. But so this record basically all the songs are linked and it's like, you know, this town and whatever, but it's nice and it has like textured inner sleeve, comes with a thing. The only thing that I'm gonna say that I don't like about this record is that I think his voice was like added, of course, at the end, like all Sinatra songs, but there's not a lot of like reverb. There's a very expensive, and when I mean expensive, because this record was not received well at all, and it got reissued for the first time, I think, like 2 years ago, and I think it was like $40 on Amazon. So that I think that was a little weird, but this is a good record. Cake, the band Cake, has a cover of one of this song, "What's Now Is Now," which is how I got into this record. I think it's very nice, very beautiful. 100% different to any Frank Sinatra records. It's not for everyone, but if you just want to see what Frank Sinatra did in the 60s, trying to get psychedelic and hip with the youth, it's nice, you know.
I've never even seen that, man. I'm glad you showed that. I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice like the gatefold, and again, it's texture. There's like stuff in here that I don't know what it is. But it looks like something they really put a lot of effort into releasing, and it's a concept album, which, you know, Frank Sinatra, the first concept album, right? In the wee small hours of the morning. But check it out. It's not that expensive. Just get an original one. I don't know why the reissue is like $35-$40. Maybe it's less in the US. I don't know. But it's interesting. It's like that Chevy Checkers record that Jason has. It was so hard for a lot of artists from the 50s to develop themselves. I would say like only like 10% of artists really made it in the 60s. They were really incredibly popular in the 50s. It was a really hard time. It's not like the 60s and then the 70s, which sort of like kept it a little similar from time to time. And then the 80s was like the next 60s, if you want to call it, where like artists really didn't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah. Right.
Another quantum leap.
Yes.
All right, who's up? Jason R.
Can you show that Chevy Checkers record afterwards, Jason?
Which one?
The psychedelic
Which one?
You play this to us.
Oh, that's an amazing record. But this came out, I think, last week. This is Neil Young and Crazy Horse early days. This is 69 with 69 with Crazy Horse, and there's outtake sessions. This is actually a great rocking album, you know, very raw. You have to consider that Neil Young, he's coming after Buffalo Springfield and his orchestrated first solo album, and he needed to rock again. And this is just plainly amazing, you know?
Jason, can you do that 69 joke again? Because I since I'm not running point, I didn't have the drop. Can you do it again, please?
No.
Hey now.
Sorry, I had to make up for it.
On a loop.
From analog sources, cut by Chris Bellman, you know? Come on now.
And you know that's got to be good.
It's actually fun. Again, like early listening, the music is very clean, rockin', raw. They're even making jokes, which, you know, Neil Young telling a joke, that's far-fetched, but it's on this record. And it's very interesting because Danny Whitten, the guitar player, is actually in the forefront, you know, while Neil Young is at the side, right?
Is when he says the joke, is he talking like this? Or is that how he sounds?
A little
like the
lower,
Bee Gees.
little lower in pitch. A little lower.
So I got to be honest. So this will be the last time around the horn spins, you think?
Yeah, one more thing.
Cool. So I'm gonna. It was perfect. We call this Kismet. Kismet. This is the universe speaking, because I didn't know Jason was going to show a Neil Young record.
And meet. Is that what it means?
Yes. So the record that I was going to show, the one I said historical significance. to me because I have never seen one without the actual
There it
name on
is.
it. So this is the
Oh,
first
yeah.
version. This is a
That's the
Pittman.
OG right there.
Yeah, let me. So you guys know more. Again, I'm an aspiring record collector, so I'm trying to learn these things.
I'm more of an enthusiast, I think, right, Chancellor?
Yeah, I'm probably I'm a someone say a pretender, but those people would be wrong. But no, so my local had this. Like I said, I had never seen one without the name, and I'm not a huge Neil guy. Like I like some of the the Buffalo Springfield stuff and whatever. But as a record collector, I knew this was significant because it's first press, and I think Rojas can back me up on this. I think that the mastering or the couple of the tracks on side A have a different like mastering to them. Is that right?
Yep, that is right.
Like a different mix, right? A different mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, this one and it's in really great shape. I mean, it comes on that boom boom freeze label. Now, Record Collector Folly. I should have tried this on a different jacket, but I'm experimenting with how to remove ink. Like if somebody writes on a jacket, how to remove the ink. And so I should have beta tested on something else. So when I got it, they didn't disclose in the listing at my local that there was writing in the corner. You can't see it now because I've taken a blowtorch to this thing. No, what I did was there's a product that it does remove the ink, but it also removes the paper. So I have a little boo-boo, which you can't see here. But this thing is 1968, 69. So it's over 50 years old. So I'm not a genuine record collector, but I am a scientist, and so I was trying to figure out. Anyway, so I think it's a nice piece, and it sounds great. I mean, the vinyl is Jeff's Kiss, so I was looking on that one.
Very nice.
All right.
All right, am I up?
Spins, bring us home.
All right. Well, I picked this up when I was actually breathing the same air as Concert Buddy. When was that? About a month or so ago when he was in the Pacific
Is
Northwest.
that when we were French kissing or when we were tickling each other? Remind me when that was.
I can't be sure. I know I did have COVID.
It was
right
all
after
just so sudden. Yeah, you're right. It was all so sudden.
But yeah, this is Plaid. This is Spokes. Plaid is kind of they call him an IDM, not to be confused with EDM, intelligent dance music. But Plaid's really cool. Sort of, I guess I'd put him in the same category as like Boards of Canada, something like that, but different. But this one's cool. Spokes, double LP, saw this. The price was right. I don't generally buy digitally recorded records. I'm kind of like, why am I going to buy that on vinyl? But I don't know. It's cool, man. I like to get all the Plaid. They're like my favorite electronic bands. So, and this one's really cool. So it has a great cover and everything. So bam. Yeah, I got to pick this up when Concert Buddy was out here.
I do recall you talking about that record. Amidst the kissing and the tickling, I do remember you mentioning that record and how excited you were. Was that at Music History or was that at Too Many Records?
Too Many Records. I think I was whispering in your ear when I picked that one up. Yeah.
Well, that was the only thing I got at Too Many Records. So I'm glad you gave me a little bit of that, Jason, because I was not real impressed with the selection. Oh, again,
you went to Too Many Records and there was too many records less.
There was too many records I was uninterested in. Let's put that way. However, I want to give a shout out to the other Matt. They call him Goose, and he was very nice.
They call him Goose?
Very helpful. Goose, yeah. So you have the owner Matt Kessler. Too Many Records on YouTube. Enough said. But he has a guy who works for him also named Matt, but they call him Goose instead of calling him Matt.
If you enter to Too Many Records with records in your hand, do they like no? Do they go berserk because they already have enough?
We didn't get to try that. That's actually, we probably should have. Jason, we should have had some records. We should have stopped at like a thrift store and got like just a stack of like Best of Barbara, some Herb Alpert, and maybe a couple like, I don't know, like World War II soundtracks or something, and then see what would happen. But
Jose, yes, I don't think we could have fit through the door with another damn record. There's just too many records there.
I think they said the name So Many Records was taken, but anyway, so the other Matt Goose, super nice guy, gave us a great lead on another store that I didn't even know about. Spins didn't even know about, called Music History, and they had some real nice stuff in there. They follow them on social media because I think they drop like once a week, and they don't play. Like they had a first pressing Little Richard stereo, the 57. They
I was
had
jealous, man. You got to the good stuff before me.
well, I wish that's the one I should have got because my copy is kind of jank. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I think I got that Primus pork soda there. I mean, good stuff. So anyway, music
Yeah, they came
history.
correct.
So full credit to Goose because like he could have been that record store guy and be like, yeah, there's no other shops around here. Piss off.
Yeah.
But he was like,
Records, what
no.
are those?
Yeah, he was like music history's up the street. He gave us some names because it wasn't the usual suspects of Music Millennium or Everyday Music. Like you know those, right?
Right.
This
I'm
was some
glad he
stuff.
stepped up because yeah, otherwise we were going to end up, over at Crossroads, and we actually ended up getting some good stuff. So, by the way, Nick, so Too Many Records is a record store in the Portland area. So Chance and I had a chance to hang out over here. We went to that record store, and then we kind of got tipped off to some of these other stores.
Do they if you ask them, hey, do you have this record? They have no, we don't because we have too many records.
I would check that for you, but
Can they do that?
Ouch.
Do you think that's what they say?
Hey, side note, Jose, Mississippi's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
we went
didn't
to
go to
Mississippi,
Little
too.
Ass. Mississippi was nice, yeah. Jose, you probably didn't see this, but in the morning show, I sent you a link. Did you not see the link I sent you? This is probably 2 days ago.
No.
Okay,
He
because you're
doesn't get
talking
links.
about he doesn't get links. I know I'm taking
If
up.
it was on Rachel, I was probably fighting some racist on
I'm fighting the fat chamber, so I think we've got our own battles. But all right, in the freestyle, remind me because I'll show it to you. I'll pull it up here. Anyway, okay.
All right. I got this. I don't know why I got it. Herbie Hancock, Maiden Voyage.
All right, is that a 70s blue or
It's
is it
it's a Japanese? It's a Japanese blue note. It comes with the like the thing in Japanese, like the credits.
Like a 77 pressing.
It's the lyrics for Herbie Hancock songs. No, I'm kidding. It's just information or whatever. I think it's the same.
Japanese pressings from that era sound really, really good. If that's like a 77 through like 79.
Yeah, I don't know when was this from. It was really, well, I think it was cheap. I don't know, but this is a record I like. I've been enjoying Herbie Hancock more than I used to, which I think I don't know. The type of jazz that I listen to, Herbie Hancock is sort of like in between of becoming weird jazz, but also like very standard-ish sounding jazz. So I enjoy his music from time to time. If I see a record that I don't have, I try to pick it up. There's very few records by him that I've listened to that I actually haven't that I didn't like. So and then let me show this because this is like $10.
God, Jose getting a 2-for-1 on us. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's one past the goalie, Jose. Come on.
Wait, this is Michael Cron. Yeah, but this is $10, so a $10 record. So it's half a show.
Oh, I didn't know there was so there's a price limit then.
Yes, this is a Michael Croning. This is a High Seagulls bass player, but he also does music. This is a really cool record. If you like indie, lo-fi, rock, college type rock music, the last song on this record, The Way Things Go, I think it's worth it just for that song. But this is a record that he self-produced. I think he does all the instrumentation, and this is from 2011. So that's pretty nice. But it's a great record. It's very cheap. It's like $10. But if you think, oh, people don't do good music nowadays, time of bullshit, you might like this. So yes, get it. I like self-recorded, self-release. Well, it's not self-release because the label put it out, but he did everything on the record, and I enjoy that approach sometimes. But fuck Paul McCartney because this fucking Paul McCartney 2 record sucks ass. All right, that's it.
How dare you? Don't you know he used to be a Beatle?
Paul McCartney famously was a Beatle at one point, but then he decided to do some horrible Christmas songs.
Oh, come on. You're talking about simply having a wonderful Christmas time? How dare you?
Yeah, it's a
How dare you?
I'm between like one of the worst songs I've ever listened to in my life. It's like that children's song he did, and then like the Christmas song, and then what is it? Ebony and Ivory. It's horrible music. Absolutely horrible.
How dare you? How dare you?
So much.
And I'm going to
So
see him
annoying.
live here in Monterey in a few months. So
you'll be yelling for Ebony and Ivory in the Christmas song. You'll be yelling.
Wait, you're gonna see him right around Christmas time, man. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you'll get it.
yeah, hopefully not. Yes.
Yeah, Ebony and Ivory's not one of his high points,
Yeah.
but all right.
All
That's
right.
it. Anyone have any more gold to show, or are we moving on?
Let's move on. We can probably bring it up in the freestyle if you want.
All
Free
right.
for all. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're already at an hour. Do you want to save the 2 and 1 for the freestyle, or what do you think, Jason?
Yeah, I think these other two will go pretty quick. Do you see the other two topics? Is that what you mean? Or-
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go quick on these, and then we can jump into some more stuff after if we want to.
Hey, shout out to Kimbo. Kimbo is a supporter of the program financially and with prayers. He says, "I got to run into Costco. Please, nothing important until I get back." So, Kimbo, we will.
Dana is a Costco boy. That's what I know.
Those Seattleites, they what they got against Sam's Club? You hate the guys from Arkansas? Come on, man.
No. He's just a Costco boy.
I think so.
I have to test something real quick. Can you guys hear that? I'm going to play some music. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear
430, 433 by John Cage.
Negative.
Is it 433?
You can't hear that?
No.
Nope.
Why is KRWD telling me how much he's worth?
All right, hold on. You guys vamp for a couple.
I think I heard the Super Bowl shuffle.
Oh, I've already put that away. I dug my copy out because of Depeche Mode and our wonderful commiseration on that last time.
Right.
Had a hole punch and everything. I was like, man, I haven't seen this. And again, Kismet, it was right there. Pulled it right out of my stack.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Now your mic is down now. And,
Wait.
and you're echoing.
How about now?
Echo.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Ground control to Major Tom.
You know, I've never heard that David Bowie record that he only does like covers, pinup, whatever it's called. It's horrible. Never heard of it.
Get it.
How about now? Am I echoing now?
You're not. But we are.
Woo.
No, come on, dude. Really?
For
Yeah.
real.
My God.
I don't like the sound of my voice. I don't like.
Can you hear this?
Hear the music. Yeah. Oh,
This
this
is
is
gonna-
gonna
echo for a
get
second.
us taken down.
Make the echo cancellation.
That's gonna get us taken down.
Well, no. I'm not going to play that. I just want to see if you heard it.
Yeah, we heard it. But the echo still exists.
How's everyone else chat? Are you guys hearing echoes too?
Yes.
You have to live with it, Jose.
Yeah,
No,
Chuck
no,
T says
okay.
there's an echo.
Get rid of this. This is what happens when you up the technology on day one, and all the tests were good. Hold on. Let me get back.
I think we're bleeding viewers, Spins. I think that's because of I think Steve Westman, who is a known conspirator, is running his
Can I do a quick Steve
Okay.
Westman impersonification?
impersonification.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
guys, how you? And today we're going to talk about Rhino. That's my impersonation. He goes like hard, and then he like.
I mean, those people shouldn't have left because we might have just slipped in to announce titles for tomorrow tonight, and you would have an exclusive, but I guess you'll never know. Guess you'll never
It's-
know.
I'm 100% sure it's gonna be the I Love Lucy soundtrack on Rhino Hi-Fi.
I have a terrible pokey face.
It's gonna be
It's
Weird
gonna be that
Al,
John Denver Muppet soundtrack.
Weird Al, and Deep Purple, right? Oh.
Weird Al, but
Yeah.
like the worst weird like polka party on Rhino high fidelity.
Hey, the good news is that we did get this viewer. This is a lonely viewer in a wonderful apartment in the middle of America with nothing to do. So a big ups to this guy who had a wonderful live stream earlier that I learned absolutely nothing. So congratulations, Pajama Top. Back to
I
you.
want to say
Anyone else that's
if
super
Nike
bored,
opened
feel
if
free to
Nike
jump in.
opened a press implant, that would be nice.
Yeah, they would actually get things out and ship in time. Rhino could take some notes, but what am I talking about?
Maybe Adidas can press some records as well.
Jose, Adidas was founded by Nazis. I hate to tell you, but look it up.
I know. Hugo Boss made the garments for the Nazis, and the guy who fucking made the what do you call that? Where all the presidents are, Mount Rushmore.
Yes, look at Jose coming with the
Damn.
NASA was
International.
also founded by Nazis and most of the Republican Party, but who gives a fuck? Right?
So Spins, where you want to take us?
I'm gonna dig up some dirt on Nike just for a chance.
Well, there's
All right, well, let me show you
don't
what you
worry.
guys are missing this week, but next week you might actually get this. It would have been so great. It would have been so great. That's all right. Next week. That's
It's gonna be
transition
listen. It's
weekend.
gonna be so great. It's gonna be
It's
so
going to be
great.
so great. Well, let me ask you this. So the only other thing I had was two truths. Did you guys prep for that?
I got a script. I wrote it on the back of an Amazon parcel. I've got a
Ooh.
script. We've got a script.
I got a copy of Cat's Cradle.
Jose, do you want to catch up? Do you understand the premise? You didn't read the email. It had the link in it clearly. Oh my
A
god.
nice midget.
Oh, I thought it said a rice midget. That looked pretty close. So Jose, so this is a game.
Okay.
Two truths and one lie. So you're going to say three things about yourself.
Okay.
Two are true, one is not, and then we'll let our wonderful home viewers who did not leave us for Steve Westman guess what that is. And Jason has had enough. Rojas says, "Fuck y'all."
Jason was like, "Fuck this shit." Huh?
He's like, "This is the worst parlor game ever. I'm out."
Yeah.
All right. So Jose, that makes sense.
You guys don't know what you're missing.
Yes.
Everyone that dropped off.
I mean,
Everybody that went to
we're
watch.
gonna miss the Rhino titles a few hours early if they were playing their cards right. All right, Rojas, you want to go first, or Spins, you want to go first, or I can read off my script.
Well, here, I'll pick three. I don't know. I like the way Jimmy Fallon does it. I don't know if you want to do 60 seconds of grilling the person, or do you just want to guess?
So
No,
does somebody?
really.
So does somebody like say one of them and then you grill them? Is that where your head was at on this one?
Well, usually, you'll say the three things, and then you'll question the person to see if you can catch
Oh, yeah,
them and
yeah,
see which
yeah,
one they're
yeah.
lying about, kind of a thing.
Why don't we do it like
By
this?
trying to get details.
Say the three things, and then each member of the dais asks one question about one of the things to try to poke a hole in it. And then, do you have a timer or something where people can collect their thoughts?
I don't.
No? Okay,
I'll
so
be better prepared next time.
We'll just run it. All right, who wants to go first?
I can, but I'm writing it in the chat.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
hold up. Hold on. There we go. We're done. So show my comments.
Look at this. That's actually pretty smart.
Oh, there we go.
All right, read
I've
them to
met
us.
Pat Smear of Foo Fighters Germs
Wait,
in
what
person.
the fuck? Why do you call him Pat Smear of Foo Fighters? Just call him the guy from Germs and Nirvana.
I'm in
Those are
Wikipedia. Deep Purple is the next Rhino Hi-Fi reissue.
All right. I'm gonna say bullshit on. I'm gonna say bullshit on the Deep Purple. Because we all know it's a John Denver record, like I already stated. Because I'm not a liar. Right?
Yeah, I feel like you have to be honest about you're not lying about the Wikipedia because that would be too easy to it'd be too obvious to think that's a lie. So I got to say that's not a lie.
Good.
What do
Pat
you say,
Smear.
Chance?
Oh, you
That-
totally made him. There's no doubt in my mind.
Which one is it?
Which one's the lie?
Yeah, yeah.
The Deep Purple. The
It's
Deep
not
Purple.
Deep Purple. No way.
See, you guys, I would, yeah, see.
Is it
All right,
really
so-
Deep Purple? That's a fucking piece of shit selection. If that's the next one.
Yeah, what do you guys think, chat?
That's for all the Deep Purple fans who just had their heart broken. Jason, which is the lie?
Deep Purple will not be the next Rhino Hi-Fi. It's gonna be Weird Al, Polka in 3D.
Ooh, there you go.
Running with
concert
Scissors is
buddy.
what my sources told me. Running with Scissors is the title.
I met Pat Smear after a Foo Fighters concert, I think in 95 or 96 at Bogart's.
Wait, there was
which is
the Foo
music
Fighters
venue in
already
Cincinnati,
existed?
Ohio. He was standing outside alone and he didn't want to hang out with the band. He wanted to be taken back to his hotel. Me and my friends asked him what's up and he goes, "Can you take me to my hotel?" We said, "Sure." You know?
Oh,
Wait,
there you go.
wait. So the timeline is that Kurt Cobain blew his fucking brains, and a year later, Foo Fighters already existed.
Yes.
It was already in
That's
development. He
cool.
shared
That's
some of the
cool.
demos with Kurt. You never heard the story?
Maybe that's why he killed himself. I don't know.
Wow, Jose.
Ooh.
Jose. All right. So Jason, I'll put mine in the chat. I think that was a good idea. So let me see.
So Foo Fighters or Nirvana? You could only have one.
Oh, it's not even a question. That's not even like.
You're gonna say Nirvana.
Yes, I have a deep seated hate for Foo Fighters that I don't know how to express.
Oof.
It's
I
like
feel
if you
similarly about Nirvana.
boil meat and then slap it on a cold bread and ate it. That's how I feel about Foo Fighters.
Sounds personal.
It sounds like Whole Foods food. Yeah.
All
So
right.
Chance's queuing us
Right.
up.
All right, you probably heard my typing. All right, boom. All right.
Right.
Huey Lewis was a last-minute cancellation for the pod. I've been in the DJ booth on stage at a girl talk show. I served one of the Ramones when I waited tables in college.
Wait,
Is
so
it
there's
good?
two of them are lies and one
Two are truth and one is a lie.
All right. I do think that you were going to interview Hugh Lewis because he was doing a lot of interviews a few months ago.
Okay. Jason? Either one.
Which one
Wait.
is the lie? Which one is the lie?
Well, no, if you have any questions to kind of help form your, you get one question. If
You have
want
to investigate. You have ask
Okay.
me some questions.
What
Which
year was
one
the
of the
DJ
Ramones
booth on
did you wait
stage at the
on?
Girl Talk show?
Gosh, I'm an
Uh-oh,
old.
taking too long.
I want to say
He looked up
probably
and to the right.
2014. Let's call it.
Okay.
Is that the
Which Ramone
pageant?
did you
in St.
meet?
Louis?
Did you serve?
Marky Ramone. So he's not one of the mains, but Marky was still in the band at some point.
You lie. I'm calling the Ramones the lie.
All right. What do you powerful DJs think? What are your guesses?
What?
Jose,
Which
which
one
one
is-
do you think's a lie?
I already said the lie. The lie.
Lie. Which is the lie?
Since the other one are harder to think they were true, I'm guessing those are the truths. So I'm gonna say the girl talk is the lie. The DJ.
All right, Rojas. All right, Rojas. Which one?
You took too long for the DJ booth. Should have been 2014 immediately. Like I said, 1995 is when I, saw the Foo Fighters and met Eddie Vedder. Maybe I should have put Eddie Vedder.
Oh. All right. You ready? Do we have a drum roll? I think we got a drum roll drop. Let's see. I think we do, don't we? Oh, yeah. Huey Lewis is the lock.
Oh man.
Oh,
But his people did get right back to me. Like his people were like next day, like appreciate that you're reaching out. Try us another time. But to Jose's point, Huey was doing a lot of publicity. That's why I was like, maybe I can get this in. He was doing there was like a Broadway play he was like involved in and some other stuff. So yeah, he wasn't a last minute cancellation. He's a full on cancellation, like literally the next day.
Wow.
Chance stumps the panel.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
All right, here, I'll throw mine up. It's already pasted in.
And Jason, I had to think of the year because it was right when I met my wife, and that's I think when we decided we were going to be good for each other. We were both on stage, and we both got in the I got in the booth. Greg Gillis was shirtless, and he's doing this thing, girl talk, and it's pretty dope. So yeah, and then obviously, yeah, Marky Ramone, because celebrities eat free at the Cracker Barrel, if you didn't know. So a lot of celebrities like to come in for the free meals, and Marky Ramone ate the 6 vegetable plate. I do remember.
Wait, is it your second round?
No, I'm just giving
That's
background
me,
on
that's
this.
me.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah. See, on the bottom of the chat, you can switch to just your icon, so it doesn't post double.
Oh, there we go. My bad.
Yeah,
Oh, all
I
right.
see it. Here, I'll repost.
right.
Just for the sake.
No, but you wrote, I saw Prince perform live.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault. I did that one. All right, what we got?
It's you, Jason.
So yeah, I saw Prince perform live. I met Bjork at a party. I met Nick Hexum of 311 after a show.
Was Nick Hexum out of his mind on weed when you met him?
I don't know. He was signing autographs outside the bus, right outside. So I didn't say much to him.
All right. That might be true. That would be true then. Prince, what era was it?
Jose, you only get one question.
What is
That's
it?
the
I
question.
only have one question. What is
Prince,
this shit?
what era? What album? What era?
It was right before he passed away. It was is it Made in
Three
America tour
Girl.
or something like that? Whatever
The
tour
Three
that
Eye
was.
Girl.
He did. It was in
Three-Eye
San
thing.
Jose, California.
Yep.
My question
Bjork solo or Sugar
is
Cube?
what kind of party was this that you met Bork at?
It was an after concert party
Okay,
that I wasn't even ready for. We just
it's like an
happened to
after
see
show
her at
after. Okay, all right.
yeah.
All right, what do you guys think?
I think the Bjork one is a lie.
So we got Wyoming Dave thinks it's 311. Sean thinks it's Bjork.
Yeah, Bjork.
Bjork.
Richard says no Bjork. Final Dreamscape, no Bjork.
It's
She
Stunty
was
did
solo, by the way.
on
Joey's
Bjork
asking.
one.
I'm gonna say the Bjork one. That's my call. Sorry, I keep pulling that up. That's my fault.
What do you say, Jason?
Bjork.
Yep, you guys got me.
Oh
You
man.
guys got me. Never met Bjork.
Oh.
But the consolation prize is that I did meet Nick Hexum.
Well, is that a consolation prize, or did you meet Nick Hexum, or did Nick Hexum meet you? Think about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh man.
Or is he on a stream right now talking about me?
He's over at the Westman stream. I went over and looked, and that's where Nick Fantasy and Depeche Commode and Chuck T and Nick Hexum are over there right now. So
It was when they were in their prime, man. In fact, the Foo Fighters were supposed to be there, but they didn't show up. But it was a not so silent night in the late '90s in the Bay Area. It was cool.
Nice. I've seen Foo Fighters twice, and I don't like them.
Yeah, I heard about that. How you don't like Foo Fighters?
But I saw them at a festival here.
So should we close this one out for the official, and then we'll just freestyle? Does that work for you?
Yeah, let's do that. Here, let's do it this way.
Thank you, Steve Westman.
Ladies and gentlemen, you were just watching.
Steve Westman don't have that.
Freestyle.
We didn't have the banner. We're gonna smooth all this out. I promise.
Oh, we'll smooth it out.
I bet Steve
Somebody did
Westman.
meet Bjork on the Dancer in the Dark set. It was very depressing.
Just
I
kidding,
love
JK.
him. Well, Stunty actually puked on Bjork once.
Oh, we need to say that for the freestyle. We need to get some of these viewers back. Once they go over to Steve's show and realize he's not going to give away the goodies like we're about to give away.
Can you tweet that real quick? We got someone that puked on Bjork.
Yes.
And link the stream,
Bjork.
man.
Now,
Oh no,
hang
no,
on.
no! I think it's the other way around. I think
It's
Bjork.
the other way around. She puked on him.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh,
Bjork.
And
okay. Even better.
They went to her New York loft.
Hey, Tim is coming correct. He met Jerry Garcia and shook his hand back in '93. Boom. Tim, that's strong.
All right, hold on. If everybody that says they met Jerry Garcia and smoked a doobie with him actually did, that's like everybody was at Woodstock. It's like.
And you know what?
We need proof.
And you know what? Jerry Garcia was not even smoking weed in '93. He was doing heroin.
Well, he might have done a little of both.
It is true. It is true.
All right, we want to close this part of the pod?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right. Just too spicy for me. Yeah.
It's pretty spicy out there. So let's do a straw poll. I'm just writing down for the pod to cut that off. Should we ask the gallery what they think these rhinos are going to be?
Sure, do it.
So gallery, the non-deserters, give us your best guesses. Because I think a couple of us know what's going on here.
You actually know which one it is? Just say it. What is just
No. Let's drag it out.
Listen, you got.
You want to say it before Steve Westman says it?
No, I don't want to ruin because that's Steve's exclusive, but I will say that I'll put a bow on it and
Can you give me the genre?
Where, make us guess it. What's the genre?
Well, they already gave away the clue that's like the 50th anniversary for both of these titles, and they're both rock titles. And so if you kind of play it around, there's only so many.
Led Zeppelin.
No.
All right, knowing how Rhino thinks, it's definitely the debut by Rush.
Possibly. Oh, now hang on a second.
Oh,
now we've got these, hang out. Now we've got people coming back in that I saw over at the Westman show, like you, Depeche Commode.
What, am I right? I'm 100% right, right?
I which one? I didn't hear you.
The debut by Rush.
No.
That's a nervous laugh.
It's not a nervous.
That's a nervous laugh.
Well, hang on. I think I feel sad because Wyoming Dave has been back there. Wyoming Dave, what's been going on back there? And what do you got the green screen of? Is that Willy Wonka? What do you got back there?
What the how is that Willy Wonka?
Cheshire Cat.
That's crazy shit.
Someone
That's the cat from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Cheshire Cat. Someone suggested I'm the Cheshire Cat of the VC, so I thought I'd have that.
Well, who is that? And let's take the wrench away because I don't get it.
Someone named Audio Geek 67. He's not on here.
Okay, well, they're that's why I don't know who they are. They're not a supporter of the enterprise.
No.
Wait, why is Ivan in the chat? Isn't it like 4 a.m. in Czech Republic? I don't know.
Hey, listen. Ivan knows good value in live streaming, and he's here. He could be somewhere else right now, getting a lot of non-hints about the Rhino.
He could be in California, hanging out in Disneyland.
He could, that's very true.
Ooh,
Hang on a second. Phoebe Thal says, I don't know the titles, but I do know that there will be arguments about the comparisons, about two mediocre titles and mastering.
And don't forget about the shilling. The shilling will be mighty.
Hey, listen, all I'm going to say about this is this.
Yeah.
I have to be very careful here. I would be very surprised if there's a lot of shilling and excitement by quote unquote reviewers about these titles. Jason,
so
it's confirm or deny, Jason?
These are, you know what? I got to be careful as well. What am I going to say here?
You guys are no fun. Just blow this up.
No,
Yeah, just tell me,
no.
is it Bad Company? Are they doing a fucking Bad Company? That's fucking worse than
Bad
Doobie
Code.
Brothers.
Oh, come on. That's a good.
That's worse than the Doobie Brothers pick. Is it Bad
Well,
Company?
Is that a Herbie Hancock?
no. These have to be
No,
like
these
we
Is it a
title.
Foo Fighters?
No, because they're RCA. It's not Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, 100-year anniversary.
Listen, you've
I
got
know-
some excellent guesses. I mean,
dead,
we gotta
but-
be honest. I mean, Richard S. says the John Denver's Christmas album.
that would be a UHQR. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
or
I think
Mo
they're
High
holding
Ones,
out. I think they're holding out for that. BK says 38 special.
Jason.
Also, another great guess. Another great guess.
Jason.
I mean, come on.
think
If you guys know, like, how secret can it be?
Probably.
Again.
It's probably, I don't know.
no, Patrick.
no
I'm saying
idea.
it's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit pick. I'm not saying it's a bad record. I'm saying it's a piece of shit pick because the Rhino High Five is just made to get people like eat it up like.
So for
Right.
context, PB Thal says Jose saying Bad Company sucks is an endorsement how good they are. So
I just replied to that.
I mean, it's a tough charge, but Jose's wearing it. So, well, Jose, to follow up, since you're a Bad Company fan, what Bad Company album would you think it could be?
The self-titled one, the black one.
Now, why would they do that? Because didn't Chad just do that for the?
Listen, man.
Hold up. Let me ask
Listen,
Concert
man.
Buddy. Concert Buddy, you already gave the hint. Should I reiterate the hint again? The record came out 50 years ago. Okay.
Yes, rock.
What
rock
year is
title-
that?
Yes.
2024 minus 50 equals 1974.
Keep
Oh my
it going.
gosh.
We've got 4 viewers back, and I think they're from the
Jeez.
Westman show. Let's go. Come on.
Get out of here.
Hey, you
So
got me,
the
look.
record came out in 1974. It's a rock
I'm
record.
looking up every
Classic rock.
record that was released in 1970.
Is it Rocking the Paradise?
Is it Queen?
Sticks.
Hey God.
You're not
Actually,
even going to
that's-
tell us if we get it. Will you tell us if we get it?
I'll tell you in the chat if you get it. How about that? Hang on.
How about
I
Deep
Alright.
Purple?
got
Right.
something for Pat.
Kiss. Kiss debut.
No, they own their own masters. They will never.
Okay, is it Elton John's Caribou?
No.
Is it the Linda Ronstadt record?
Jose's right. So Bad Company did come out 74. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
That's true. Yeah.
That is very
What about
true.
Rush? Yeah, Rush.
Which Rush record? The first Rush record came out in 74.
Yeah, 74.
So, yeah.
I would love to see Fear by John Cale, but I don't know. I don't think anybody at Rhino even knows what that record is. And I think the masters are owned by Domino Records, who are doing a good job with the Nico ones, but still the original is better.
That looked
Is it
crazy.
Aerosmith?
Is
Secret
it?
Wings?
Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. No, because people would like that. People would
I
like
don't know.
to
Jason
get.
was silent though.
Is it the Aerosmith one?
Yeah. Get
What
Your
record
Wings,
came
that's what
out
I'm
first?
saying.
74 for Aerosmith. What?
Get your
Get,
wings.
Get Your Wing.
Yeah.
No.
Wait. I know what it is, Jason. But you're not gonna tell me if it is, right?
Yeah, you're not. He's not going to tell you if you're right.
It's the Supertramp record, Crime of the Century.
That came out in 74. Really?
Or 75. I don't know.
Yes. Wait, so you already know what it is. So of course it's not it because you're like asking me shit
I think-
about it. Is
Where
it
did-
Graham Parsons? Is that the piece of shit record? Is that the Graham Parsons record? That is it, right? Yeah, that is. That's
You know,
it.
where did Concert Buddy? Did he just drop out? He's leaving me in the lurch.
Yeah,
you know?
he
His phone died.
imploded.
So I think I'll give the ultimate hint when you cut off the stream. I'll show the record actually.
Okay.
When you're about to like.
Isn't this the
close.
free for all? Whatever.
Should I do that, Concert Buddy? When they're about the last second, when he's when Jason spins
Yeah,
or you
Patrick
ends
is
the
shaming
stream, I'll
me.
show
Like,
the
come on, man.
record.
Think of what
I'll
Rhino
show
has
the
done.
record.
Do I
Boom.
don't know?
Dunk it.
So sorry, I was trying to. So I actually, Patrick talked about Head East. I actually got the original, the private press recently. I couldn't find it though in time. I didn't want to waste our precious time on this precious topic. But we're gaining viewers, guys. This is how you sell. This is you sensationalize. We've gotten 7 viewers back from that dreaded Westman stream over there. So this is how we do it. This is
good stuff. That's why I'm saying tease it.
I'm trying. I got them. I'm trying. So what were some of the guesses, Jose? I heard you say Aerosmith when I was in the other room.
He's just on the same page I am, looking up every rock record that ever came out in '74.
Yeah.
Going down the list.
I mean,
So Concert Buddy, did you hear what I said at the
Oh,
end?
sorry. Say it again.
At the end, when you cut off the live stream, I will show half the record, and then you have to cut it off.
Well, are you going to show half of each record or just half of one?
Half of one.
Wait, you said he was rock and nobody.
Only because it's the Concert Buddy stream, and I'm going to ask Concert Buddy's permission to do it.
Ooh.
Wait. So you said that nobody was going to be impressed by the titles, right?
No,
that was a hint.
Yes,
huh?
I mean, again, but our taste is subjective, right? So maybe people will just nut themselves into oblivion when they announce these. I doubt it. Just being honest. Just keeping it real.
Is it yes?
Another yes?
Yes.
Oh, that would be amazing. This is the best record ever.
Is Rupa?
But it came out in 1982, not 1974. Sorry, Depeche Mode. Next time.
Oh, I know what it is.
Well, Jose,
it's an Eric Clapton record.
Oh, come on, dude. You're gonna say 461 Ocean Boulevard?
Yes. That's a record like people that are like that don't remember the Vietnam War will be like, hey, that's a great record. Remember that record?
I mean, these are some sound guesses, and in fact, I'd probably be excited about some of the guesses. So let's do a little reverse engineering. If I'm saying I'm excited about some of the guesses, but yet I've already said it's going to be underwhelming sauce.
If it was like Big Star, I know Jason would be very happy. So I know it's not that. I know it's impossible that it's King Crimson because I think that would be like actually good. So if you're saying you don't like it, it's probably like Lynyrd Skynyrd.
You don't like it because it's bad music, or you don't like it because it's already way too common? Buddy.
Oh, for me? Oh, sorry, I was just checking. I was making sure that the censorship police weren't reaching out to me on this one. Say that again. Sorry.
Is it that? So Jose was saying, like, if you liked it, you'd be more excited, or is it if you don't like it, or if you're not excited about it, is it because it's a bad record? You don't like the music, or is it just because it's way too available already?
No. Let me level set. I think it's sound music. See what I did there? Sound music.
You see the sound of music?
That's the worst thing you can say.
No. I'll say this. One of the titles I have multiple copies of, so I don't need another one.
Okay.
And again, just connect the tea leaves, guys. I'm leaving you a lot of breadcrumbs in what I'm saying here. The other one,
no breadcrumb. What is this?
Listen, I hope people go back and rewatch. Let's push this one over 1,000 rewatches.
All right.
Apparently, 1,000 is the make of a successful live stream. I was told. So
Is it a Parliament record?
Negative. No Parliament. I'll be
rock,
on it.
right?
It's rock.
And these
rock?
Are out there. Yes.
Is it Randy Newman? I'll be excited.
You are great at this. Yes.
I would love to have a Randy Newman though.
It is the best of Randy Newman that everyone is going for. So Brett.
I know what it is.
Yes.
I know what it is.
That's the 10th time Jose has said that.
No, but for real, I think I do know it now. That's what I said. I think it's
Genesis.
an ELO record. I think it's Electric Light Orchestra's El Dorado.
You think Chance has 2 copies of that?
I don't even have one copy of that. Let's keep it real, because didn't they do that on MoFi? Wasn't that a big MoFi a couple years ago? And yeah, that was
They
the
did
beginning.
it as they did
That was
like
the beginning of how I broke up with MoFi. To be honest with you,
Best
multiple
of bread.
copies.
Okay, so here, let me give you some of the guesses out of chat. We got Best of Bread. We got Steely Dan. We got the Eagles. We got keep watching Jason's face, man. He's gonna
Jason's a
blink
better
twice if you get it
poker
right.
player,
We got Doobie Brothers, King Crimson, Dr. John, Black Sabbath, Leonard Skinner. I know some of these are tongue in cheek. Leonard Skinner, Deep Purple. That's what I was thinking. Could be Deep Purple.
No, I mean, I think somebody in the chat said they've thrown Deep Purple at Steve over there, and he flat out said no Deep Purple. So scratch that one off the
someone
list.
Elvin Bishop.
Elvin Bishop,
Chance doesn't have 2 Elvin Bishop records,
negative.
let alone 2 of one title.
Yeah.
All right.
Now
I know
listen.
what it-
So Mark
I know what
Boyd,
it is.
Mark Boyd is saying it's not. Is it Shuggy Otis? I think it's not Snuggy, unless it's a different guy. It's a different guy, Mark. It could be a different guy, but that would be awesome, because I think only music on.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Jose, dude.
Jose, we're gonna
He's
vet
gonna
it.
get it right at some point.
Jose, put it in the private chat, and I'll tell you.
All right.
Snooky Otis.
Shuggy, I mean, so hang on, another guess, Snooky Otis, and so this is the Jersey Shore companion to Shuggy Otis and Snuggy Otis.
I already put in my my guess.
It's a nice try, Jose, but that's also incorrect. Sorry.
Oh fuck.
So sorry. So sorry.
I had high hopes for you, Jose.
Wait. I'll ask another question. Is this record already considered an audiophile record, or are they pulling that shit out of their ass?
What do you mean by that? Already considered an audiophile record?
Yeah.
Well, it's like Alan Parsons. Like, you might not never heard that record, but people always like, oh, that shit is so good, right?
So reframe your question. Has the record already been released as an
that your
audiophile
American accent,
issue?
Jose?
Yes.
That is your question.
Yes.
Concert Buddy, should I answer this?
You should. I was gonna say, Jason, you take this one.
The answer is yes for one of the titles.
All right, so
Hold
it's
on,
Genesis.
Jason, before you answer.
It's the fucking
Jason, before you
Genesis.
answer. Let's
It's the
let's do it-
fucking
let's do it
Genesis
this way.
record, right?
All right, give us 3 options. 3
Oh man, no.
It is, right? It is the Genesis one. It is the fucking Genesis.
So hang on, Jeffrey Beaumont, who I know has been dipping in and out of the stream. He's telling us straight from the source. He said, I heard Westman say it was bands and not solo artists and not Deep Purple, but maybe he was fibbing. He wasn't fibbing. Jeffrey Beaumont, not fibbing.
All right, my question is being avoided like the plague. So I'm gonna consider
Jose, both of your guesses in the chat are wrong. Sorry, there you go.
fuck.
Over.
Concert Buddy, I think one of the
Plus, I
titles
already
in the
said
chat.
Genesis.
One of the titles in the chat is right, I think, Concert Buddy.
Oh,
Let's see. Hang on.
Grateful Dead, Jackson Brown.
How could we ever know?
Oh, I know. I mean, but see, this is what makes it exciting. This is where else are you going to get this? Where else are they playing? Oh yeah, you're right.
You promised to say that if I had right it, like if it was there, it was.
Excuse me.
So is it or is it not?
Is it which one? Jose said Genesis, right? I'll just say that, and it's not Genesis. Sorry.
But Jason said somebody already.
Jason's right.
So it's the other one.
It's neither of your guesses, Jose. It's neither of your guesses.
He fucking said that it was already in the private chat.
No, and he's talking about the main chat. He's talking
In the
about
main chat. One of the titles is actually
Oh.
correct.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
it's
Somewhere
hard.
in chat.
I already said Linda Ronstadt. I already said Linda Ronstadt.
Somebody already named the title and it's correct. It's totally
Is
legit.
it the fucking Jackson Brown record? If it's the fucking Jackson Brown record, that's a piece of shit pick. If it's a
This
You have
is
two
a
of those
fair
chances.
statement. Don't relay any more information. You've said enough. I mean, that's
Okay.
we've given a lot. I mean, that's what the people say, and the people have said it. So, yeah,
Who are the people?
the people in the chat, the
Oh,
people that
okay.
pay the bills,
okay.
the people that, or even the people on the dais. Hang on.
Well, I thought you meant who the people have spoken in terms of how you know this. How do
Oh,
we even
no,
know
no,
it's
no, no, no.
factual
All right, I have
information?
2 more guesses in the private chat. That's my,
Oh my god, dude.
Jose has got guesses like he's got record showing. He's like, show one
Yeah.
record.
Jose,
6
just
records. Take one guess. 6
paste the
guesses.
whole 1974 rock wiki.
yes.
Done. Yes, that'll do it.
Is it one of those?
A couple of
You
people
got- you
have
put-
said
you put
dead.
Warner?
Could it be dead?
Hang on. Let's see. Your guess is negative. I mean, Jose, you're 0 for 4, bud. 0 for.
They're all horrible guesses.
Well, no, not horrible guesses, but they're wrong in this instance. That's all.
Okay. Wait, like no one's gonna be interested. Would I be interested in those titles?
We're losing them. We're losing them. Vag is falling asleep on us.
Just say it. Why do you want to say it? What is this? Steve Westman got the exclusive.
Hang on.
Deep Thought is going to
9:46.
give us the tease right at the end.
Yeah, Jason's going to show the tip of the
We're going
record.
to blow up the internet.
Yes, I would show you the tip of the record. Definitely.
Just
Yes.
the tip.
Just the
Well,
tip.
it's kind of like that tip, you know, probably like less than a quarter, and it'll
Wait,
be
is
upside
that- is
down.
that a hint?
I'll flip it upside down. How about that, concert buddy?
Was that a
Brilliant.
hint?
Brilliant. I like that idea.
Was that a hint?
The back? You're going to show the back or the front?
I'm going to show the front, but it's going to be upside down.
Upside down and just the tip.
Okay.
Just
just
the
You're
tip.
ready with your have your
Is it because
screenshots.
it's
And
only
it's only
one?
going to be at
corner?
the only when concert buddy says it's ready. Like, let me do it. I
Yeah,
will do
we're
it.
gonna go to the top of the hour like we do. We do about 2 hours, with this thing, and we've literally killed so much time with this one that I'm surprised people haven't asked for a refund. Oh, now Elliot's going deep throat on us. Elliot, if we told
So
our
my
short-
source for this is Elliot Cruz. He's my.
I mean, that's what I want to know.
Rhino deep throat, Elliot Cruz.
I mean, Elliot's Bob Woodward. Bob Woodward gave us the answer. So Bob Woodward is an executive. Wyoming Dave, you've been very quiet on this. Do you not have any guesses?
Which Rhino? Yes.
I do
Which
not.
Rhino
I'd have to
reissue?
go look up a bunch of albums. I don't feel like it right now. I have no idea.
Hang on. I would love to hear. I would love to hear Stunty. Stunty has made an appearance. Stunty, welcome back. I know.
People make some good guesses.
Music
though.
Festival. I listened to some of your conversation. It sounds like a great time. Stunty asked, "What are we guessing? Which Rhino reissue is going to take the VC by storm next?" Yes, and Stunty, guess. Yes, Stunty.
It's supposed to be a piece of shit record, so
Whoa! Hang on.
it's
No
gonna
one
be-
said it. No one said it's a piece of shit record. No one said it's a piece of shit.
Hey,
It's a
Actually-
Jose. Here, I'll clarify. It's a less than inspired choice, and it's a
Ah.
choice.
is it worse than the Doobie Brothers one?
Yeah, Jose.
I was gonna say, can you narrow it down a little more?
I would say on par. I would say probably on par.
Yeah,
it's-
I think so. Now Stunty is pretty close. Stunty says Bananarama, real close, real
Well, the
close.
clue is it's 1974. Yes.
Correct. See, Ivan is trying. Like Ivan is trying. He's given
Right.
us some great guesses, which I told him both of his guesses were not right. So again, piecemeal. Go through the Zipgruder. I know we've got some vinyl sleuths out there. The answers are out. It's like the X-Files. The answers are out there.
Well, the answer is not Grateful Dead, right? Let's just clear the deck on that one.
Jason, since you're the host, yes, not Grateful Dead. Even though they did the Grateful Dead title already, yes, not Grateful Dead.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
It could very well be Taylor Swift.
I mean,
That comment by Stunty is amazing.
Yeah, 74.
Isn't that a Taylor Swift record? Could be.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great guess.
Is my guess correct in the private chat?
Jose, you just
Oh my
need
God.
you're on the
I'll
struggle
tell you.
bus, Jose.
No, it's not.
Jose has said Thin Lizzy, and Jose is also incorrect.
All right.
Okay, I can't even count all of Jose's guesses.
Jose has been the private chat has never been shaken like Jose has shaken the private chat. Beautiful.
trying to get like the worst things possibly.
I mean, these are some good guesses about again, from what we've let through the cracks. I mean, those are all viable guesses.
Those are all records that came out in 1974.
But
Absolutely.
how about
Right.
Montrose's
Right.
first album? Was that 73?
So so Joey Tavares, I think it's Tavares, says Badfinger, which is interesting because I was on Apple, so I don't even think that would be applicable. Jason, am I wrong?
No, you are wrong. He's probably thinking of Badfinger, Wish You Were Here, 1974 or
Wait,
75.
But
Okay.
you're saying it's a band. It's not a guy.
It's after they got off Apple. That's his guess. The
Yes.
album
So
after-
he may be talking about that. I didn't think that one came out on 74, but I could be wrong,
Is it a wait? Is it a good band and then a horrible title they picked?
No.
No, it's just
I mean, who am I to say is a bad album title, Jose? Like, I don't know.
I think a lot of people love these records, and I just don't think.
Right. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to offend people's taste because there will probably be at least one person who wakes up real early tomorrow and watches the video for the announcement, is like fist pumping in the air. They're going to get down on their knees, say, I can't believe it. They finally did this. Except they've already done one of the titles. Oh, not they. Someone else. Just gave you another.
Oh, I know how to get you. All right, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna get that piece of shit. What is it? Atlantic 75 list. That's where you going.
Jose's look at Jose. Look at the brain on Brad. Yeah, Jose. Here we go. Whoa, my God.
All right.
I mean, the meters, I don't think we're on way. And plus, they just did all those reissues with Jackpot Records. So a nice guess, I guess. But yeah. Gentle Giant. BK, I'm not familiar. Gentle Giant, Jason Rojas. Who is this? I don't know who this is.
They're a progressive rock band.
See, that's why. Prague. That's Prague. Yeah. I sew a log when it comes time for Prague.
I don't know their music though.
Is
All
there?
right.
Give us some other clues.
Elliot he's going scorched earth. Elliot says, don't you think audiophile collectors have the worst taste in music? I think they do. Well, I can tell you audiophile reissue labels have some of the worst taste in curation. I can say that wholeheartedly. So
I
yes.
think Elliot Cruz is making fun of the whole vinyl community with his comment. It's a burn, Elliot.
Yeah,
Montrose,
I'm not an audiophile.
Wyoming Dave, I'm still waiting for your first guess. Jose's had 32 guesses. You need to get one guess on the books before we can.
I have to go cheat and look at one of my music books or something. I can't.
Spins, you
Let's
got
go,
any
you
other
guys.
guesses? You had the dead. I'll give you one more.
Well,
Yeah, or nay.
here's what I think we should do. I think everybody, instead of just throwing darts at a wall, I think Jose, myself, Dave, let's take one solid guess. What do you think it is? I'll go first. I'm gonna say I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get roasted if this isn't even possible. But I'm not gonna say that one either because Chance said he has 2 copies.
Well, again, Spins. Remember, I'm not a genuine record collector. You know,
that's true.
I am
That's
the
true.
false prophet. So
You just buy random crap. Okay.
I just buy whatever's there, and then I like show it on my channel and pretend like I listen to them.
The cover. So I'll just pick the one with the best cover art.
Concert
what kind
buddies,
of collector you are.
somebody in the
Okay.
chat, they know. I'm a little bit shocked.
we
by
already confirmed. It's been in the chat for sure.
Both titles been in the chat.
Yeah, I have to say yes. Both titles were in the chat. Sure.
I must have missed the second one.
Same person or different person?
Oh, fuck it in this shit. What is it? I need to know, and then I'm gonna go and eat something.
Take your
Jose.
final guess.
Someone
Jose.
Yeah.
said
We're gonna
DOT's
find out in 5 minutes.
74 album.
Can you highlight Elliot Cruz's comment?
Elliot is he's on one.
Yeah.
Oh God, you are pissing me off. Oh God, no.
Now you got a real Southern gentleman pissing you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hang on. Spins, you got some what it says movie recording stopped. What does that mean? See, this is the audiophile police. They're trying to shut this shit down. Like you
My
don't
camera's
think.
blowing up.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hold on.
Alright.
This is a hot. This is a
Don't
hot
be
one.
scared.
It's melting the circuits of Spin's camera. Brutal.
Hey, Chance, someone in the chat said BOC secret treaties.
I wish
I don't know.
I mean, that would probably be a little more inspired. Sure.
that would
but,
be a better
yeah.
title.
It would be a better title than what's dropping tomorrow. Yes.
No.
Is it safe to say I'm not buying these titles? I think so.
Wait.
I don't know.
Wait. Have you said no to all my guesses? But are you really saying no to all my guesses?
Or are you
Huh?
saying there's a chance?
No bad guess.
There's always a chance. There's always a chance. There's been some good guesses, some real good guesses, some better than others.
I'm just gonna say Queen 2, 1974. That's my final answer.
Open to it.
Oh, that would be a nice one. That would get me excited. But yeah.
Penny doesn't care less.
Oh, is this Brian? Brian's here. Brian, yeah, Brian. How are you? This is the first time Brian's been on here. Wonderful. Good to see you, Brian.
I sort of know.
Did you guys sign an NDA?
Oh, did I? No, I mean I'm not getting anything for free.
Why don't you want to tell me what it is? I don't understand.
Jose,
Why-
we'll tell you again. Jason is going to show the tip right as we draw the show to a close, and then we can talk a little free. Because again, I don't want to blow up anybody's spot. You know, this is a big deal for some people. It's not a big deal for me, but you know, hey.
I'm gonna say. Should I say it or just write it?
Well, Jose, it's too late. It's too late. We have a winner. Depeche Commode says it's Van Halen 5150. So best of both worlds. It's the best of both worlds.
Why are we getting a Van Hagar?
That didn't come out in the 70s. I'm confused.
That came out like before I was born.
And Joey Tavares says not a big enough of a deal for me to wake up. Accurate. I agree 200%. Stunty, are you taking a shot at us? I thought we were friends. What happened? Stunty's getting upset.
Yeah.
We don't want Stunty to get
Fucking with
upset.
you. They're talking about shitty stuff anyways. Yeah, I know Stunty.
All right,
Hey,
Jason,
Stunty.
you want to show the tip? Because I think let's go ahead and wrap this one up because we've beat this
Let me see if
topic.
I can get it right. Hold on.
What happened? What happened?
I like how
Wow.
I can't even show it.
Wow. Powerful.
Wait, it's the Stones.
Well, I'm trying to give like people a better hint, right? This is like the worst, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Concert
yeah.
Buddy?
Yeah. But I mean, it was what was advertised. It was, oh man. Oh, Stunty. I appreciate that, Stunty. Thank you. All right. Well, I think it's gonna wrap it. Jason's camera is broke. So you want me to wrap
Can
this?
you guys see me or what?
This is it.
No.
Concert Buddy. This is it. This is all they get.
Oh, we better end the stream because it's pretty time, man.
You were
What's
right.
What
Your
is this
first
shit?
guess, Jose.
What is this shit? I
I think that was good
my
enough, Concert Buddy, right?
That was way good enough.
Way good enough.
That was more than I would
That
have
was
given.
my first fucking guess, I think.
It
What is
was.
this shit?
All
What
right.
is that?
Spins. We're gonna close this one out. I think we should.
Let's close it out.
Okay.
Sorry, I think if my camera blew up. That's a good sign.
I
All right,
love
you guys.
I love how I was right and Ivan keeps saying that he thinks he's right and he already saw a fucking cover.
This Jose is what we call engagement. So we're all about stoking them fires. So
All right.
And I was wrong. It is Grateful Dead. All right, everybody. Have a
Good
great night,
night.
man. We'll see you
Take
guys
care.
in a week.
yeah. All righty. Bye bye.